What's going on, everybody? How you doing? So, I'm gonna take you to my favorite place in Manhattan. This is a place I've been to, I don't even know how many times. Probably the first place I ever went to when I came to New York. Well, no, I was staying down in Times Square, first time ever, at the Paramount Hotel. But I drive my friend up here, and every time I come to New York, I have to come here. And no, it's not the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, the Ed Sullivan Theater, where David Letterman's show used to be broadcast from. It's around the corner on 54th Street. I'm gonna show you, but then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you a little bit about this theater, what I can show you, and around the side, some old David Letterman locations. But I'm taking you to an iconic place. I'm obsessed. I have been since I was young, really weird, with club culture, and especially New York City club culture. Nightlife, nightclubs. I love reading about them, watching old documentaries, 70s and early 80s. And later 80s, stuff like Limelight and Danceteria in New York City, that sort of thing. But one club above them all, I've read every book, watched every documentary about Studio 54. Now, I called and wrote ahead to get inside. I've been inside once before and it was incredible. But they don't have a show on right now. It's a Roundabout Theater Company, owns the building now, or owns the space. And they're dark right now because they don't have a show on apparently. So they said there's no one there to let me in to have a look around, which sucks. But at least I can still show you the iconic location. They're outside of Studio 54, which is still looks the same from back in the day. Studio 54, Steve Rubell. I'll tell you more about it in a voiceover because where the hell am I? I'm getting confused about where I am, but it's right here, I know that. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the outside of Studio 54 and talk a little bit about it, okay? Here we go. Studio 54 is located at 254 West 54th Street, and it was originally an opera house, then CBS Television Studios. Then it was sold to these two gentlemen, Steve Rubell and Ian Schrager, who opened it as Studio 54, naming it after its location. And it became the hottest nightclub in the world. People would fly from all over the world just to try and get in. And then, after 3 years, it was raided and sold. So I should say it was raided, and it was only in business really for 2 years under Steve Rubell and Ian Schrager. Then they sold it to Mark Fleischman because Steve Rubell and Ian Schrager were in jail on tax evasion charges. So yeah, it's really nothing going on. Last time I came here, last year, it closed through Sunday, August 18th. Yeah, that's the people I talked to, and I can't get in. But look at the iconic, I keep saying iconic, but really it is. Those are the same glass doors from back in the day, right there. It's hard to see, but it says 54. And when you walk through, it looks the exact same as it did back in the 70s. Now, see this little standpipe here? This is where the owner, Steve Rubell, used to stand on this exact one. This one right here. And he would tell the bouncer who to let in. You had to look a certain way. You had to have a certain something to get in. He let in all kinds of different kinds of types of people, different kinds of types. You know what I'm saying. All types of different people. Just had to have an interesting look. He didn't particularly like letting people in who he said reminded him of himself or people from, I don't want to say it, but the Jersey look at the time. Yeah, he had a few hang-ups about Bridget Tarnall people. He wanted a certain look that you had to come in here, but you could be very outlandish and get in. You could be dressed down and get in. It's all about how Steve felt and what he thought of your look. People would line up and crowd these streets just to get in Studio 54. And of course, this is the filming location as well, as they filmed the movie 54 here. Now, they used just the exteriors for the movie 54. And what is 54 about? It's about Studio 54. They shot the interiors in Toronto. 54 is a great movie. A little misunderstood. I think it's great. It stars Ryan Philippe, this guy coming up right here, There he is. Nev Campbell, my girlfriend. She doesn't know it. Mike Myers, one of the greatest Canadians ever, as Steve Rubell. So yeah, that's Studio 54. That's famous Studio 54 right there. Now I'm gonna take you around back and show you the secret entrance where the VIPs used to come in. And they'd go down into the boiler room. That was where the VIP was. They're up in the rafters at Studio 54 or the boiler room. That was where the real high roll, on the high roll, they weren't gailing. But you know, the big people. Mick Jagger, Bianca Jagger, Cher, Halston, Andy Warhol, Michael Jackson. That's where they would go. And that's where they take out the big garbage bags and cardboard boxes filled with money that they were not reporting to the government, and how they got into a lot of trouble. So you walk right around the corner, and here is the Ed Sullivan Theater. Now, it doesn't look like Stephen Colbert is, well, maybe he's going on today. I just saw him on Anderson Cooper last night, so I know they tape every day, but it doesn't look like, oh, maybe the show's going on right now. Some dude's in there. I don't know what's happening. That's the Ed Sullivan Theater, or the interior. Let's go around back. Let's take a look. There you go. Let's go around back, and I'm gonna show you something from David Letterman's time here. And then I'm going to show you, oh yeah, there's that famous store owned by the two guys that was right beside it on David Letterman. What was it, his two guys? Remember what I'm talking about? They used to talk to that owned the store here. Anyway, I can't remember. It's been a while. But right around the corner here should still be Hello Deli, owned by Rupert. I believe his name is Rupert, wasn't it? And I believe Hello Deli is still here. Hello Deli. And it says we're open. I've been here a million times. It's never been open. But yeah, still got Late Show with David Letterman t-shirts for sale. You see in there. Well, no, you can't. Trust me, it's there. And this is the back of the Ed Sullivan Theater here. This is where the celebrities come out. There's someone who's on the show today. Take a look at the sights and the smells in Gulfview. Right through there. But the entranceway where the VIPs used to come in is right here. Right through here and up this fire escape to the back. That's the back entrance to Studio 54 right there. All right, hope you enjoyed this look at Studio 54 and Late Show with Stephen Colbert and Late Show with David Letterman. Some celebrity just left in this car right here. I don't know who it is. Let's find out. In the car. Hi, Kirsten. Wave to me. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, well. So Kirsten Dunst was in that car. I missed her. I missed her already. Come back, Kirsten. She shot Virgin Suicides in Toronto. I just missed her. I'm sorry, guys. I failed. So as I was saying, that's it from Studio 54 and the surrounding area. I could go on and on about Studio 54. I don't know if I told you as much as I could with the voiceover and everything. All right, I'm going somewhere else in New York City. Sun's coming down. I got a lot more to see, which means you have a lot more to see coming up on further videos. All right, peace out. All right, just when I thought I was done for the day, I decided to make another video here in New York City. Kiefer over in I believe Scotland. You asked for this. I was able to do it because I was not too far from here. 7-year itch, Marilyn Monroe. The famous subway grate. The blowing up of the dress. Right here. Right here. So that iconic photo was taken on September. It's a little loud in New York City. I'm so tired. That iconic photo was taken on September 15th, 1954, right there. The producer of the film invited every major New York photographer to come and shoot as they did the scene over and over again, as they pretended that the train was going beneath and Marilyn was trying to keep her dress down. There is a train that goes under around here, but it was fake wind going up. They didn't have a train, they didn't keep waiting for a train. It was all done with movie magic. But there it is right there. That's the subway grate. From that icon, probably one of the most famous photos of Marilyn ever, one of the most famous photographs ever, and one of the most famous movie scenes ever. One of the most famous things ever. It's really famous. Yeah, there's the subway there. So yeah, that building you can see in the background, that's been there for a long time. I don't think this building, I'm not sure. I matched it up with the photo, but I haven't seen the movie, to be honest. Gotta be honest. If it's gonna be anything, it's gonna be honest. All right, so there it is behind me. Kiefer, hope you enjoyed that. This is just a short little video about Marilyn Monroe's skirt blowing up, which led to her career really blowing up as well. All right, now I gotta go. Peace out. I think I'm gonna chill here for a minute. It's very, very tiring, this city. Nah, I'm going on the subway. I'm going back to my place for the night. And I'm gonna decompress. Decompress.